We are
Two girls.
on a fast track.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Two Girls on the Fast Track, episode 37. Lynn, how are you?
37. Woo! Did you ever think
Nope.
that it would get?
I have to be honest.
No, I didn't.
Never, ever. And we are having such a great time
We really
doing that
are.
week after week. And we just hope it helps you in either way. And subscribe, click the bell, and please leave us a comment if you have any topic ideas. We would
Yes.
love to have topics,
Of course.
ideas for the future.
Please let us know if we'd really like to know. And today's topic is a special one. It's yours, Marie. You go ahead.
Yes, well, actually, I'm gonna take the questions you said from the last episode on what to ask to another business person in a networking event, and you're
Yep.
gonna be my test subject today.
Okay. And by the way, she just told me this just before.
Yeah, I did just.
I've got my business hat on and I'm ready to go.
I like, because I know you can do that. That's for sure. But I didn't want to tell you in advance how
Yeah.
I was gonna run the podcast today. So
Yeah.
I'm just telling her now. I'm gonna use the questions that we spoke about last episode. I'm gonna ask Lynn, but with different type of presentations, because if you do networking, you can probably have a couple of seconds to make an impression. Maybe you have 45 seconds, maybe you have a minute. We know in BNI, depending on how many people are in the chapter, how many members, you might have only 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Some of them are up to a minute.
Yeah, that's right.
So
you talk about BNI and we get a weekly presentation in BNI. In Toastmasters, there's an activity called Table Topics.
yes.
And while Toastmasters is not about promoting your business, it is about helping you speak in public and learn some leadership skills that will help you in your business and in your personal life. So Table Topics, was something that really helped me speak off the cuff. Like if, in a social situation, or just even in a situation like this where you say, Lynn, I'm going to use you, kind of use you as a guinea pig, and I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yes.
You know what? 15 years ago, I would have went, oh, I wish you wouldn't have done that. Now I think nothing of it, because it's just what happens. It's real life. So
we have to be ready at some point. Of course, not everybody can do it like on the spot, but especially if your goal is to connect, like you said, two or three people in a networking event, you better be prepared.
Yeah. Well, and just what if you step onto an elevator?
Yeah.
And your idol, like the person that you are just, you dream about the moment where that person, for me, I think that person would probably be Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, right? World renowned, inspirational, motivational coach, speaker, whatever. If I stepped onto an elevator with Tony Robbins, though I would not be the same after 30 seconds. I know that I would be asking him a few questions, and it would be like I probably would have a little bit of a celebrity kind of, like a real kind of shock. But I know, thinking about it now, that I would be totally ready for the conversation.
Okay, so imagine I'm Tim Robbins right now, and
Tony
I'm going to ask you.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay, sounds good. I want to turn it around though.
Yes, I'm going to ask you some questions. So definitely you just talked about the elevator, which is one of the most effective that you should be able to handle quickly, is the elevator pitch.
Yes.
Because in between stories, between your floors, you have 10 to 12 seconds, depending if the person is going out on the next floor or 2 floors lower or upper. So Lynn, you are in an elevator.
I'm in an elevator.
And Tim Robbins finds you really attractive?
Tony Robbins.
Tony. The other one is an actor, right?
Yeah, that's right. He's an actor. The other guy's an actor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a groupie for actors. So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, you
so
are.
Tommy,
Tony.
Tony. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna write it down. Tony.
Please
Tony
write it
Robbins.
down.
Why can't I remember that? Okay, so and he finds you really attractive, and he turns to you and he says, "Oh, hi, it's nice to meet you in this comfortable elevator. So, can you tell me before we reach the next floor, what is it that you do?"
Hi, Tony. It's great to meet you. I inspire, empower, and challenge people to their highest potential every single day.
Not even 10 seconds.
That's it.
That's it.
That's what I do.
And if you have a couple of more floors in between, I'm pretty sure he's going to
Even
ask
better.
you how you do it and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But you need to have one phrase ready.
Yes. Yes.
To give an answer. If we're talking about a weekly presentation, let's say you are a guest or a visitor in a BNI chapter and you have 30 seconds to present yourself. And they ask you, what do you do? Of course, because they ask you, what do you do? And I'm going to add to that question, how do you do it? So Lynne, what do you do and how do you do it?
Well, I inspire, empower, and challenge people to their highest potential with coaching. So what I do is I coach people to look better, feel better, and live better every single day. And to do that, I might introduce them to some great nutritional supplements that will replace about 40% of what they buy at the grocery store through this online store that is absolutely incredible, and the manufacturer. But I also might coach through neuro-linguistic programming, which is where I'm trained and what I totally believe. I believe language, whether it's verbal or nonverbal language, is the key to communication with partners, with business associates. And so I will do one of those two things, and both of those together will actually help you live better. And isn't that what we really want?
Awesome. It went a little bit over 30 seconds,
Was
but
it?
you're a guest, so
Yes.
you're not going to say anything. You're a guest,
That's
but it
right.
was awesome. It was really awesome. It was, to the point, and you didn't look like you were not prepared. You totally looked like you were prepared. So let's do some chapter or some organization have the 30-second presentations, 45. I'm going to give you 1 minute, okay, to explain to us what is it that you do? What do you like the best about what you do? And what type of person you are looking for? 1 minute, go.
So I inspire, empower, and challenge people to their highest potential. And I introduce them to a new store that replaces about 40% of what they buy at the grocery store. And those products are designed to help people look better, feel better, and live better every single day. I want you to take supplements, for instance. What we eat in our diet is not up to standard, and we need nutritional supplements to help us build that foundation. So imagine having better energy and sleeping better and your skin feeling better. All of those things I introduce people to every single day.
And if I would ask you again, what type of people you are looking for?
Remember
that specific is terrific.
I am looking for moms who really want the best for their children. And I'm looking for people who already think and buy healthy. So people who shop at Whole Foods or shop the organic section at Walmart and the grocery stores, that would be my target market.
Awesome. You see, you really did that within 1 minute. And it was, everything was there because I know exactly what type of business you are doing.
Yeah.
And you were even able to put together the coaching business and the online shopping club business. You were able to do that. And sometimes I know a lot of people that let's say they are hairdresser or makeup artist. That's their main business. And they're gonna have a sideline business. A hairdresser can be with a hair specialist product company. Our makeup artist could be with a makeup company. They're going to sell their products. So they need to be able to blend this together so they don't look like they're doing tons of stuff at the same time.
It's
That's
true.
my opinion. I mean, what's your point on that? Putting
Yeah,
blending all together.
well, and I also want to, keep in mind that I've been doing this for 9 years, right? I've been in BNI for 9 years. Before that, I was in Toastmasters, and I know the value of concise, specific language. So I spent the time and worked with the training that those
Yes.
two organizations are exceptional at providing that training. So if you don't have that kind of training, then you definitely want to have a mentor or a coach that can help you with it, because it's really important to you only have a tiny bit of somebody's attention, and you definitely want to captivate it, but you don't want it to be scripted,
Nope.
right? You want it to be something that is very real and something that is
Natural.
true for you. Yeah, something
Yeah.
that's very true for you. That's
Well,
very, very.
I remember back then when I started in BNI, I was doing corporate development for a business. So it was
Yeah.
not my business. And even if I didn't have any problem speaking in front of people, I used to sing. I'm
Yeah.
a people person.
Yeah.
But I remember my couple of first infopub. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous
Yes.
that I was practicing in the mirror
Yes.
before getting to the meeting.
Yeah.
Because at some point we were so many members, we only had that 30 seconds. So
Yeah.
you need to be really precise on what you do, who you are, what you do. And by the way, if somebody says, let's say we're gonna use for instance, what we do and what company we work for. So okay, guys, this is Lynne Ravenfaith from Meluka. Lynne, can you introduce yourself? You don't have to repeat Lynne Ravenfaith
That's
from
right.
Meluka. They
Yeah.
just said it, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah. So it
keep those
saves you
seconds.
some time. It saves you some time. But
Yes.
also you can repeat if you feel like you need the time
Yes.
to gather your thoughts, right?
Totally.
So if you don't need that time to gather your thoughts, then by all means take it. And the other thing is, I whenever you have a moment to talk about your business, take it. The one thing that I see it in BNI, but I also see it in other organizations where you can talk about your business, like Rotary. If that person is scheduled to be the feature presenter, they will often say, well, I'm the feature presenter, so I'm not going to say too much about my business right now. And I see that as a lost opportunity.
Yes.
You could totally be introducing your business. If you have a 10-minute feature and you have a 1-minute weekly, then that's 11 minutes instead of 10.
You have to take advantage. And it's true. I've seen that before. I'm gonna save the time for somebody else. So.
No, take that's why you're there. Take the time. Take the time to give somebody your introduction so that you know exactly what they're saying about you.
Yes.
Right? Control that narrative, because that's your brand and it's your business.
Totally. They tend to use the gains profile to do that. But definitely I like to provide my own bio. And another thing that I noticed that you do when you do your live or your videos on social media, you always say your name and what you do at the end.
Yes, I do it at the beginning. I try to do it at the beginning. I try to do it at the end.
Yes.
And it just reinforces who I am and how they can connect with me.
Yes, I really like that because, like you said, if it makes you feel more comfortable to say, well, I usually, especially if it's in English, I'm gonna say, well, you can call me MC if it's easier for you, right? Because when they present me, this is Marie-Claude Dagenet from blah blah blah. Well, I'm gonna say, well, you can call me MC if it's easier for you in English. They all call me MC anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I got used to that, definitely. Yeah. And you were talking about a feature presentation, which is in no matter what organization you are, you need to prepare.
Yes, no question.
Absolutely need to prepare. Yeah. And this is going to be our next topic, how to prepare a feature presentation. Maybe it's going to go a little bit over 10 minutes because we are not in the structure of one precise, but how to prepare, what topic, when you should say those topic, and how how you should have a flow. Are you going to be comfortable, I think, to do that for us, right, Lynn?
Oh yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I am so confident. This is
Yeah.
going to be an amazing topic. How to do
Presenting with power.
yeah, totally. So yeah, oh yeah, definitely. This is going to be awesome because yeah, we could talk about it today, but I want you guys to think of the elevator pitch up to 1 minute, how to present yourself. I have 3 networking events this week, 3, Lynn. So, and they're all going to be different.
Yes.
I'm going to meet different people.
Yes.
So I need to be prepared for either.
Yes.
And I need to be prepared to ask questions as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Because there's
You
some
need to
people I'm
be
going to meet.
prepared to ask questions. You need to be prepared for the questions that people will ask you.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely. Oh, that's going to be
Awesome.
an awesome topic next time.
Sure will.
So
Make
I
sure you
would like
subscribe.
to, before saying my quote,
Mhm.
it's October already. I
Already.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know how's the weather. Yesterday it
Oh.
went up to 29 here. It was so
Beautiful.
hot.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
The trees are in full bloom here. I love fall. It's my favorite
Yes.
time of year. Probably said it before. And with the nice weather, it means the leaves are hanging on to the trees, which is so nice.
It is beautiful.
Yeah,
It is
next
beautiful.
weekend is Thanksgiving, which is usually the pinnacle of the leaves.
Yeah, we're gonna have a beautiful week. We're
love it.
Monday, and we're gonna have a gorge up until Friday. Friday, it's supposed to be rainy in my
Is
region.
it? Mm.
So, but you know what? Stay on the couch with a nice blanket, watch a movie, and yeah, this is gonna be an amazing week. And what I wanted to talk about quickly is that our favorite online shopping club are also doing a promotion for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. And I did do a post in my private group, Vive en Santé. So if you guys want to go and check it out, you are mostly welcome. And if you want to encourage Breast Cancer Awareness Month, there's tons of ways you can do that. Tons of ways you can do that because you never know. And I already actually put some numbers. If I remember them correctly, it's 8 women, and not only women, because men can also hold on, I need to find those numbers.
Men can also be
8
diagnosed.
out of 10 women
Mhm.
will have breast cancer, and 1 out of 33 will die of it.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
If I remember correctly, those are the number from the Breast Cancer Society, which is really sad. I mean, it's something you can prevent. Since I'm 50 years old, I go every year or every 2 years. I'm not sure to do the test,
Yeah, well,
the
there is
mammography.
definitely a genetic component, and so not all of it is preventable, but we can do some great things to help our health and get us to a point where it will minimize the risk, for sure.
Yes, and just to catch it on an early stage, one of
Early
my friends
stage,
just
yeah.
got her biopsy test result back, and they caught it like it's stage 0. There's nothing to be worried about.
So good.
But imagine if the test would have been only in 1 year.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse. So
do your own self-exam.
Early catching it up.
Yeah, and make sure you get your oh my gosh, mammograms. Yeah.
Yes. It's not a fun exam, but there are worse things than
Way worse.
A not fun exam. Definitely.
Yeah.
So my quote is totally related to what you do, Lynn, because I know this is what you do, what I do too, but mostly you with your coaching business, and especially the brain thing masterclass that is coming up.
Becoming a brain warrior.
Brain warrior masterclass. This is awesome. So my quote today is from a public speaking Indian guy. His name is Bishal Sharkar.
Okay.
And he has blogs and on how speak in front of people. That's why I chose this. If you can speak, you can influence. If you can influence, you can change lives.
Absolutely. And we change lives every day.
We do. So guys, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notification. We'll see you on episode 38, which will be how to do a feature presentation.
Very good.
Thank you, Lynn, for being my guinea pig today.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
We are
Two girls
on a fast ride.